I'll move it over. Let me move this thing over. Let's see.
Oh, can you move it over and make it bigger?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right, guys, be patient with me. We are working incredibly hard on all of this. So did you fix it, Markel?
I actually just logged back in. I was logged out of it.
You do it? Huh?
Yeah, just gotta hit. Just waiting for it to save. Okay. Now just waiting for it to update. Almost there. It's updating right now. Well, me and my internet in the middle of the country is real slow. Okay, it's done.
All right, it is done. So we have 0 views right now. So we're just gonna, oh, it's not done yet, is it?
Yeah, you may have to refresh yours.
Perfect, got it. Okay, I am posting. Got it, perfect. Okay, so I'll wait for, okay, so what up, humans?
I'm the one view, by the way.
Tiana Burst is here, and I am excited. This is the Q&A. Social Media Masters just crash course, guys. I added the link to Facebook, and I have a special guest on the line with me right now. I'm excited. He is my everything, my business partner online, my tech guy, sometimes the camera guy. We play multiple roles at the same time, but I'm excited to get all of your questions answered today. We could not, we didn't have enough time. We've been so busy with what happened last night with the Trent Shelton interview and everything else. So we were not able to add a comments section to this page that you're watching on. But the good news is that you can actually send me messages via Facebook and ask me questions on there. You can also ask me questions on Periscope because I am live on Periscope as of right now. As of right now. Okay, we are live. All right, guys. So it's time to ask me any and everything. Let's do this. I am broadcasting live right now on Periscope, since that pops up. So here's the good news, guys, is that you actually, we've been so busy with the Trent interview and everything else that we didn't have enough time to add like the chat actual box on the page that you're watching from. So what we want you to do is we want you to ask me the questions on Facebook. So you can ask me in the comment section. You can send me a personal message. So you can also send me a personal message. I am trying to get live on Periscope, guys. My connection is apparently poor. So we'll try that again. But okay, so I'm on Facebook right now. I'm super live. I'm excited that I'm here. I appreciate everyone that's watching. I know that you guys have showed a ton of love. And so, okay, that wasn't a question, so we're gonna let you go bye-bye, Anthony. So basically, I am here to answer your questions. I am gonna be the A to your Q today. You can ask me anything from business, marketing, everything else. You can even ask me how I got to get with Trent Shelton yesterday, what's to come as far as that partnership goes. Ask me marketing questions. You guys can do it via Facebook. Again, guys, you can do it via Facebook. Because the page that you guys are on watching this has no chat box because we have been extremely busy all day long. So let's get your questions answered right now, you guys. Let's rock and roll. My Facebook is open. Let's get her done. Okay, start broadcast. I'm also on Periscope right now. As of right now. All right, so I'm also on Periscope. So we have Periscope, we have Facebook, and we have the Hangout. So guys, listen, here's the good news, right? Is that when you're building any business, okay? So when you're building any business at all, the great thing is that you can brand yourself and really build it the way you want to build it, whether it's online or offline or whatever it may be. So I'm gonna give you guys a background on me if you don't know who I am, because we are on Periscope and there's some people watching that have no idea who I am. I'm Tiana Burris. I'm excited. I'm the unapologetic entrepreneur. Last night, I was with Trent Shelton. We lock and loaded an amazing interview together. It was out of this world phenomenal. There's some things coming down the pipeline that we're gonna be potentially doing together. I've also lived a very great life as an entrepreneur. I'm a writer. I'm a published columnist. I have 4,000 readers a week, which is amazing. And I've stepped my game up to help everyone. And in this broadcast and this hangout, I'm here to be kind of like a coach, your success coach. Answer your questions. No question is a stupid question unless you inbox me and you say, hey, Tiana, what's up? And that's a stupid thing. But I am here. So do me a favor. Ask me on Periscope. It is live. Also on this end, if you're on the Google Hangout page, go ahead and ask me your questions via Facebook for sure. And I want to actually address this question that is in now. Perfect. Okay, so this question just came in. And the question is, Tiana, how do you market yourself online? Okay, wow, great question. Answer long, but get the point. Here's the good news is that when you are marketing yourself online, there are a plethora of ways that you can market yourself and your business. The first thing that I think most entrepreneurs, the mistake that they make is that they don't have a very niche conversation. Like they don't have a conversation with the person that they're supposed to be talking to. You always have to have a niche target audience, a specific niche target audience. And I'll explain what that looks like. If I am in a weight loss business, then I'm going to want to target people and talk to people who are basically overweight. Okay, so that's the good news. The second thing is that you want to be able to know who you're talking to and put yourself in their shoes, put yourself in their problem. We all have problems and challenges at some point in our lives. And what we're looking for as business builders and entrepreneurs is we're looking for relatability. The relatability factor is one of the most, I would say, underdeveloped skill that entrepreneurs need to develop. Having the ability to relate to the person that you're talking to is one of the most key elements when it comes to being successful in any business. I don't care if you're in a home-based business. I don't care if you're in a online business. I don't care if you're an entrepreneur, a speaker, trainer, whatever it may be. Having the ability to relate to people is what makes people want to follow you. Really that's how detailed it is. So you want to make sure, and I have your question, Joshua. I'm going to answer it in a second. You want to make sure that number one, you know exactly who you're talking to. Who is your niche audience? If I want to make $10,000 a month, and Lauren, got you too. I'm going to definitely answer your question. If I have a niche audience that I'm talking to, I want to be very specific about it. So if I'm looking for someone who wants to just make an extra $1,000 a month from home, then I'm not going to say, hey, come and make $10,000 a month from home, because that's not what the person's looking for. Be very niche specific. This takes time, guys. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. So kind of figure out your marketing strategy. There's a plethora of things you can do all over the internet to be able to capitalize on sales and generate business. If you take yourself to a broader perspective and you kind of make yourself, spread yourself thin in the marketing world, especially online, it'll hurt you. It'll really hurt you. So if you are really good at Facebook, then just focus all of your attention on marketing yourself via Facebook. If you're really good at doing videos, then spend all of your time marketing yourself on YouTube, okay? So there are different marketing strategies and platforms that you can use, but go with your strength. Go with your strength. So how have I been able to market myself online? I pick only 2 platforms. I know my niche community, and I speak to them every single day with constant relatability, okay? So hopefully that answered the question that just came in. All right. Let's see. Joshua, you came first. Hey, you have your settings on Periscope set only to people that follow you. Oh, well, thanks for that. I would, so, nope. Let's see. Really? Do I really? It says chat hidden. So show chat. Joshua, can you tell me how to do that and text me? Or can you do that? Can you let me know? Via Facebook. Let me know how to change the settings. I would love that. Perfect. I don't know how to undo that in the settings department. Okay. Question. When I walk into a salon, my biggest challenge, let's see. How do you hold a prospect? Okay. All right. Perfect. Okay. So when you walk in a salon, that is your biggest challenge. How do you hold a prospect? Okay. How do you hold this salon? Basically, what is the first thing? Okay. Okay, great. Okay. So you're talking about like really prospecting, Lauren. Got it. Okay. Okay. So here's, again, relatability. One of the easiest things that I do is I know what I'm walking into. Obviously, if you're walking into a salon, you know exactly what the kind of person you're talking to. So there is so much power in giving the person thanks, Joshua. There's so much power in being relatable, even if you can't relate in that area. So if I'm walking into a salon, which I got to be honest with you, I haven't to prospect, but I will give you what I would do in that arena. And I'm going back and forth, guys, because Periscope is here and Google Hangouts here. If I was walking into a salon, I would honestly have some type of relatability as far as a third-party tool goes. So one thing that I do very well is when I'm walking into a place, I always have something that they can relate to. So in your sense, I know it sounds simple and you've probably done it, and I'm going to give you more information after I say this. Number one is I would definitely have a magazine that has a story in it of someone that is a salon owner. I would have it marked up where they're able to go to that page first, not have to flip through any type of third-party tool or anything like that. I would just mark the page where they have to go to that page first. That way you now let their guard down because they're reading something that is relatable to them. Okay, guys, so that's really, really important, Lauren. I hope that makes sense. The second thing is I'm never attached emotionally to the end result. I'm never attached emotionally to any end result. Success lies when you can remove all of your emotions and you can look at things as they are, not worse than they are, but look at things as they are and know that if you plant a seed in this area, your harvest is going to come in another area. Okay, so Lauren, so as you go to salon and you're maybe prospecting someone, don't get emotionally attached maybe to the end result. I would walk in being very careless in my spirit, having high energy, having a third-party tool, having it marked up to the page in which they're going to relate to first. And I would just literally say this, just, hey, my name is Tiana, and you know what? It's so funny. I don't even come to this area very often, but I happened to just drive in this area because I was visiting someone that I just met. And I just saw your salon, and I thought, oh, my God, like I wanted to come in here. And I said I had this information in my car, and I work with a bunch of salon owners in this company. I thought, hey, you know what? I want to introduce myself. I wanted to, definitely build a rapport with you, and I wanted to give you this information. And what you do with it, it's kind of on you, but I wanted to share this with you because I work with so many salon owners, and this is why I work with them. Lauren, send me a message so I know that that made sense to you, and if you have any other questions, just keep typing and I'll answer them. That is kind of like a careless kind of approach. I do that often and frequently with just people in general. So with people in general, I literally just say, hey, you know, you look sharp, or hey, you know, I happen to randomly be in the area, and since I work with so many different people in the same area, I thought, hey, why not? Just stop by and take a look at this. So that's how I am, for sure. You could also, I don't know if you guys know, it's on YouTube, I mean on Facebook, if you go to the home page and you go to the search bar, in the search bar, you can search people who own a salon in this city or state. You guys knew that. So that's kind of like a marketing strategy that I felt like wanted to give to you guys for sure. Okay. Let's see. We have more coming in. Thank you, Joshua. You have no clue how to change. Neither do I. I will Periscope tomorrow and have it be super, I guess, thing. Okay. Okay. All right. Any more questions? Let's see. We have a video question. Okay. All right. Got it. Sarah. Got it. Okay. So Sarah's question is simple. She wanted to know how to leverage videos to build her home-based business. Okay. Guys, let me just give you guys some amazing knowledge right now. People don't care what you're selling to them or what you're offering them. The only thing that they're buying is you. And so because they're buying you, it is of the most importance that you start to brand yourself. This is something that I've done for a lot of years. If I hadn't started to brand myself separate from my cash flow muses, my separate entities, I probably wouldn't be a writer right now with the paper because they don't endorse certain home-based businesses. So, so to answer your question, I love video marketing. I think that if you can get in front of the camera, and trust me, when I first got in front of the camera, I stuttered. I was awful. I was like the worst of the worst. But I found a way to get courageous enough to keep going. And slowly but surely, things started to manifest as far as like shares go, and my message got better, and I didn't maybe say as much, or I didn't say I just said or I didn't say, you know, I didn't stutter a whole lot. So video marketing, implementing that into your marketing strategy on Facebook and YouTube is, I think, if you can do it, if that's what you want, I think that is the utmost important thing that anyone can do when marketing their business and their brand. There is something magical about someone seeing you, someone kind of feeling how you're feeling, someone getting to know you. You can't do that through text. You can't do that through Facebook posts, just words and pictures. It comes from video. So I would implement that into your marketing strategy. And here's 2 tips that you guys need to know as business builders, guys. This is really, really, really important. Number 1, if you're posting a video, make sure you post the same one video on YouTube and the same video on Facebook separately. People don't naturally kind of want to wait. Like, people are so like, I want to hurry up, I want to do something right now. So people don't normally like to wait for their phone to load when you're doing a video on YouTube. So they'll just dismiss it and they'll just move on. So it's important that if you cut a video, put the video on Facebook, let that get viral shares, let that do its thing, and then put the same video on YouTube and let YouTube kind of be your hub where people can land on it here and there because of the title and everything else. Okay, another question just came in from, Jessica said, you feel like you're, stuck in life. How do you, okay, great. All right, so Jessica's question is, she feels like she's really stuck in her life and she needs help on how to get over being stuck and step into her power. Oh, I love this question. I love this question. I love this question. All right, guys. So here's the good news. Okay, here's the good news, is that everyone gets stuck in their life. Okay, and it's a good thing. Again, people kind of see it worse than it is than what it actually is. Being stuck is your internal mechanism telling you that you have yet to live out your purpose. So most people, when they get stuck, they see it worse than it is versus what it is. It's actually a blessing in disguise. Because that internal kind of thing that mechanism, you, hey, I'm stuck in life, that's the same mechanism that's going to help you explode and make the right changes to have a different life. You guys inbox me on Facebook so I know that I make sense, because sometimes I can get like so deep that people are like, is she on some type of like acid or something like that? And I don't even do drugs, but I'm just saying. Okay, so how do you get unstuck? The best thing that you can do, the one thing that you could do, and the best thing that you can do, and you have to do this, you can't get lazy in this process. If you get lazy in this process, then it's not going to work, you guys. So what can you do? Number 1 is you close your eyes in a dark room. I'm being serious, and don't, like, you guys please do this. Close your eyes in a dark room and ask yourself this question with your eyes closed. If I can create the life that I want, what will it look like? Now, when you do that, when you ask yourself that question and you ask it over and over and over again, and you do it countless times in a row, your brain is going to give you the answers that you're seeking. Our minds are so powerful, but we have to activate the brain cells that we have inside of our brain because, you know, we conditioned thinking robots. So when you ask yourself that question, where do you want to live? Who do you even want to be with? What do you want to be doing with your life as far as occupation goes, or maybe as an entrepreneur, or maybe doing something in another arena. So when you ask yourself that question in a dark room with your eyes closed and you kind of meditate with it, let's see, okay, and you meditate with it, what tends to happen, you guys, is your brain's going to tell you what you really want. Like, there are things that you're doing in your life that you can't fucking stand right now. Like, you don't generally want to do it, but yet you're doing it because you have to. So when you ask yourself what you really want, what now you're doing is you're getting the answers to what your passion and purpose is. Yeah, you do that, Jessica, you do that, true story. Then what will happen is that we can go backwards, okay? I call it like backward action steps, if that makes any sense to you guys. So when you do that, you can now work backwards. So let's say that you want to be a stay-at-home mom, okay? Well, if you ask yourself what you want to do, then we can find out the action steps to take you to be a stay-at-home mom. Does that make sense, guys? Say yes or yes in the comment box. Hopefully that made sense, Jessica. I've been stuck. I feel like I've been dead before on my journey. I feel like I've been dead in my life as far as my goals go. I've had some crazy situations happen to me, and so I feel your pain. And what I did to get out of it was what I just shared with you. All right, so amazing humans, more questions. I have the answers. Let's see. Question. Okay, got it. Okay, question just came in. Okay. More questions. Sorry, guys. I have to. Oh, Misty. Hi, Misty. Misty, can you ask me questions? I know you're. You can ask me questions from Periscope or just ask me questions from Facebook. That's perfect. Okay, Lauren. Thank you. That makes sense. Sounds great. Okay, yeah. Try that. You know, it's always good because you can always adjust your cells. You know, that's how I look at it. Okay. Sorry, guys. All right. Misty, any questions for me? I know you said bring it. Thanks, I'm doing great. All right. Okay, guys. All right. Oh, perfect. Another question. Got it. All right. Okay. Let's see. John. John asks. Okay. Perfect. All right. All right, John. I'm going to answer your question right now. It's a very great question. We're going to be on for just another few minutes. So get your questions in, guys, because I'm going to hop off here in a couple minutes. John's question is really simple. Well, he asked me, first of all, what business am I in? I'll inbox you on that later. And number two, how did I get linked up with Trent Shelton? Oh, that's a great question. Guys, when you know where you're going, okay, too many people are wandering generalities. So let me break that down. A wandering generality is someone that doesn't know where they're going or what they're doing. They're just aimlessly walking around without any goals. That's why goals are so important when it comes to life, guys, is because you have to know where you're going. Why is that so important? When you know where you're going, then things will come into your life that will be your catalyst or your aid to get you to the next level and or the level that you are seeking. So when I set out a long time ago, I knew that I wanted to be a writer. I leveraged my home-based business to generate the six-figure income. I took the six-figure income, became a founder and creator of my own magazine. I took that experience, started to speak a little bit up and down Northern California at universities. And when I lost my six-figure income in my home-based business, I transitioned to go online. But by that time, my hustle had already paid off. Does that make sense? That my hustle had already paid off. So I was featured in the newspaper for what I was doing in the community. So when I got hired as a writer, and again, guys, nothing happens overnight. Success is like, oh, it may feel like it happened like last night, but it's not going to happen overnight, okay? So when I got hired to be a writer, I knew I came in the gate very underpaid, but I knew that the credibility that I had attached to being a writer and branding myself was going to pay off. I've always loved doing interviews, which is why years and years ago, I created my own magazine interviewing people, okay? So, oh, I see you, Anthony. I'll inbox you too. So at the end of the day, when I set out to make things happen for myself, I had very big goals. I don't play a small role in this world. I think playing small is like bullshit. I really do. I think that people play a small role in this world and it sucks. Like there's nothing good in playing a small role in this world. So I had, but it also matters to know, right? Stick with something long enough. So most entrepreneurs, and people who have a goal, they don't stick with it long enough to get the results they want. They quit 3 feet from goal. It's a fact. So when I got connected initially to Les Brown, I did that interview, I think 18 months ago, maybe 24 months ago. And me and him sat down at a table and we really mastermind going to the next level for his career and his speaking, not his speaking, but his online career as far as his own products and affiliate stuff. Well, ironically, I never stopped wanting to interview the best of the best to find out what the secrets to success is online, especially virally, you guys. In the area that I'm in, I want to pour into everyone as much as I can because I have the connections to get the information to deliver the content. So I had, obviously I'm part of the media, so I was able to get an interview with him, and there's a lot more stuff coming down the pipe with that. So that's how I got linked up with Trent, and the best is yet to come with that. You guys have a lot to look forward to on that end for sure. The interview is going to be like a mini motion picture. It's going to be pretty dynamic, and I'm excited to share it with you guys. So that's how it was. Cool. I might give you Anthony. All right. Cool. Misty's on the hangout back up. Okay, Misty, do you have any questions for me? And let's see. There are more questions coming in. Okay. Let's see. Got it. Okay. Another question. My mind's okay. All right. So the next question, guys, was how do you the mindset that you have to keep going? Okay, let's just put it all on the table right now, guys. Entrepreneurship is hard. It is you will feel like you are dying sometimes. I am not gonna lie to you. It is difficult, it is challenging. It will make you feel on a lot of levels as if you aren't as good as you know you are, because you get hit with so many roadblocks and you get hit with so much weight on you, because it's like you're climbing up a hill, but you're also climbing up a hill facing battle after battle after battle, and you get wounded. And what happens with most people is that when they get wounded, they give up. And everyone that was looking at them says, I told you so, because they're too weak to keep going themselves. So how do you develop the mindset? It's super simple. You got to work on yourself. I know it sounds like I want to give you guys the secret sauce to being mentally strong and making it happen. But for me, it is working harder on myself and knowing exactly where I'm going and having a mindset of I will until, and having that mindset, even when you can't see the results, is without question the secret to being able to develop the championship mindset. It is hard, but it is worth it. I haven't had a full-time job since for the last 10 years. I've been a full-time entrepreneur, and the best is yet to come. But how did all that happen? I literally, without question, had to work so hard on myself that I had to work hard on my mindset to make it happen. So let's see. I hope that made sense, guys. I mean, there's no secret sauce to success except for taking the hits and keep going. And that's like the secret is like, you're going to get beat down, but you have to keep going. Otherwise, you're going to let society, you know, to do, where to go, what time you can go to the bathroom. Making money and hitting goals is easy. That part is easy. Making money is easy. You can sell it for $2, do some Bing ads, and you can make money. So making money is easy. I mean, it really is. That's the easy part. It's sticking with your goals long after the mood in which you had set the goals had passed. And in fact, what's even harder is sticking towards your goals when you're broke. There's bills past due on your table, and you don't know how you're going to survive the next 30 days. That's when it becomes difficult. But that's when most progress is made. When things are tough, you can't see results, bills are past due, that's where most of the results, I mean, most of the magic happens with your goals. More questions, they're coming. I see you guys. Don't go anywhere, guys. This is getting really good. I'm like really like unleashing like the inner beast in me, which is amazing. So let's see, more questions. Okay, Anthony said he was homeless and didn't believe in himself until he started sharing his knowledge, and that's when he found out that didn't have to be afraid. Yeah, just taken. Good job, Anthony. Anthony is awesome. He used to be homeless and then started to share his story and kept taking the hits, but he kept going. That's exactly what it is, and it's hard. It is hard, Anthony. I see you typing. All right, we have more questions coming in. Okay, let's see, more questions. Okay. Let me, sorry guys, I gotta go through them. My tech guy, my partner in crime, just disappeared on me. He's supposed to ask the questions. Okay, let's see. Well, I already answered that one. Some of these guys are kind of like repeat questions, so I kind of already answered them a little bit. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Question came in. This is totally out of the home-based business arena. I just was asked about capture pages. Okay, cool. So people ask me about capture pages. Capture pages is when you opt in and you get leads. That is something that is, goodness gracious, that is something that I'm going to get off Periscope, guys, because I'm going to stop. Okay. So that is something that, that you're going to have to develop and learn. Google has everything. So if you want to know how to be a lead magnet, the first thing that you want to do is you want to, again, understand your niche market. Number two, you want to, okay, I see you, Misty. I'm going to answer that in a second. Number two, you want to get, you want to know who you're talking to. You also want to be very specific with what you're offering someone. And you want to get out of your own way and let people just love you. Let them love you. Let them be all over you. Let them see your vulnerability. Let them get inside of your life. Let them, give them something of value. You'd be surprised. I mean, Anthony just said he was literally homeless and started to share his knowledge. And all of a sudden, he's sharing his knowledge and bam, like the entire world is now like loving him. So when you share your story and provide content of how you did something of value, something great, we perceive success. Oh, it drives me crazy. People think success is like this overnight thing. It's kind of annoying to me. Success isn't this big thing that just happens. Success is small successes compounded over time that have a quantum leap approach. Does it make sense? It makes sense to me. So yes, so success is small successes. And I think because we don't see maybe getting a customer or maybe getting a lead or maybe getting someone who, you know, joined your business, we don't see that as something that's like a big deal. That's a huge deal. And if you were to take that, package it up, show it on social media, I can bet you'd have more business for yourself. I guarantee you. So I was kind of everywhere on that question, Mary. I'm really sorry about that, by the way. So we'll circle back around. Ask me again so I can activate these things into my head. Your marketing, have to do. All right. Okay. I'm about to answer another question. Ooh, this is a good one. Let's see. I keep myself from making things so hard. Oh, most days I'm on my, okay, I'm on my game and ready for the world. Then, yeah. Okay. Oof, God, I get it. Self-sabotage. Misty, I know. All right, guys. So the question is, how does she, the next question that came in, how do I keep myself from making things so hard? Most days I'm on my A game technically and ready for the world. I've added the A game in there. That's why I said technically. And then somehow my brain flips a switch and boom, I feel defeated wondering what the fuck am I doing? All right. Here's the good news. I'm not going to lie to you. That is like human nature. And I can relate because it happens to all of us and it happens to all of us often. Okay. When you feel like one day you can conquer the world and then the next day you feel like you're like, okay, I can't see the forest through the trees. Like it's clouded. I don't even know what the fuck am I doing? Like, oh my God, like I feel like quitting. I mean, I get those things go through your mind. I'm going to give you something that, and I'm going to answer your question because it's amazing. I'm going to give you something that was told to me last night from Trent in our interview and in our conversation. And Trent said to me half the time, sometimes, often, you have to catch the interview, often when he does his videos, he's in pain. He feels emotionally low. He doesn't know, like he's going through it. And when he cuts videos being vulnerable, He's often doing it because he feels as if it was therapeutic for him. So he started doing videos as therapy, as rehab. And so when we were talking in the interview, it's a great interview, you guys are gonna love it. When he said that, I related to that so much, which is why I relate to you, Misty, in your question. It is ridiculously difficult to be on your A game every day. I don't care what leader in what industry says that they've never had a down day, or they're all lying to you, and you should not listen to them if they ever tell you that. You should run away from them because they're bullshit leaders. Every single person as an entrepreneur going after what you want, you have days that are like this, and you have days that are crash and burn. You almost feel like you are manic depressant. I mean, you feel like as an entrepreneur, you should be on some type of medication because you have so many down days. Here's how you get over those down days. When you feel like you're up and then you're down, when you're down, that is your internal mechanism telling you need to go back to the basics. You need to pick up a book, you need to read it. You need to go to YouTube, you need to search motivational videos and listen to like 15 on autoplay. Guarantee you that will get your ass fired back up. Because why? That gets me fired back up. And when you get fired back up and your energy is high and you start to vibrate at a higher frequency, you then start to turn your entire life around and you start having powerful results like I had last night with Trent. Does that answer your question, Mitzi? Perfect. Done. All right. Oh, Periscope. Okay, let's see. Taking a lot of notes. Thank you for adding all this value. I have a ton of things due to having zero warm market. I build a business. Okay. All right. So, Joshua, send me this message. Say yes, you're on the Hangout. I hopped off Periscope, I think. I didn't know what I was doing on there anyways. I got to figure that out. So Joshua, send me a message and let me know that you're listening to this because I'm reading you're reading your thing right now. Okay. Running out of your warm market when you're in a home-based business is normal. And most of the time, your friends and family are going to be the ones who won't support you anyways. Like, strangers will support you more. Like, people who are strangers, like, they're going to support you more, and they don't even know what your fucking middle name is. But they're going to support you more. It's the weirdest thing ever. Like, my aunts and everything else, like, they're not in my business. It's so weird. I'm like, oh, whatever. But they want to go out and have drinks and stuff. So family and warm market is very interesting when it comes to building a home-based business. Your question is very specific, so let's get to that. I'm finding people on Facebook that share the same interests as me, or should I target people that could benefit from the products you are selling? Oh, good question. All right. Can I just be honest with everyone? If I just be honest with everyone, can you just say yes? Like, just someone say yes. Someone just send me the word yes in this inbox. Perfect. Thank you. People are going to gravitate towards you branding you. You can target people who need your products. That's a fact. I am not that good at that. But if you're finding people on Facebook, which you should be making a killing on Facebook. If you're finding people on Facebook that share the same interests as you, then you might need to do some more fact finding and data gathering. I can come across as like a consultant sometimes, and a consultant is anyone who gives professional or semi-professional information or advice in return for compensation. So the truth of the matter is that if they have the same mindset as you, but they're not running towards your business, you're not playing a big enough role on social media. I mean, you can definitely brand yourself more. If people normally run to people who have a lot of stuff going on. So on social media, I don't care if you're like out and about at the movie theater on like a Sunday or like a Monday at 12. If you're not posting a picture saying, thanks to my residual income, my business is exploding, stuff like that, people who have that are like-minded like you, they will run towards your business. It's really comes down to how you are making yourself seen in the marketing platform that you're using. Does that make sense? So if you're not making yourself be seen larger than what you are, because listen, guys, let me tell you something. You're never lying when you do shit like this. Let me just make it very clear. Before I met with Les Brown, I told everyone that I was working with him. Like, and I wasn't lying. In my head, I was really working with him. Like, period. Like, it just hadn't happened yet. You know? So it's like you're going to become your vision of yourself. So I would start to market yourself, Joshua, differently on social media. I know that you bought the Psychology of the Social Network Sensation. Study that. It's a couple hours of about, I think, 4 or 5 or 6 hours of content. Study that. And then I would start to show a lifestyle that your audience that has like-mindedness like you, I would start to show a different free lifestyle that your audience is seeking to have in their own life. Did that make sense? Because I'm gonna need you to say yes or no on that one. I'll wait on it. I'll wait on it. Okay, let's see. Misty. Oh, connection. Okay, Misty, when you hop back on, we'll circle back around and we'll talk about the cold market thing, because that's a huge thing. I have no cold market leads. Everyone that I don't prospect anymore. Everyone comes to me because of the way that I've positioned myself in the marketplace. So positioning yourself in the marketplace is incredibly important. I mean, listen, like if I go to the movies or if I'm like with my cousin at Applebee's at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, most people are not there. They're like at their cubicles. So if I'm posting a picture saying, and I'm hashtagging thank you to residual income, it's going to pique people's interest. Start doing that. You start doing more of that. You'll definitely start gaining some traction with people who are going to reach out to you, like 1000%, hands down. All right, let's see. Anthony, you are like, okay, got it. Okay, yes, it does. Thank you. Okay, I was more asking if I'm looking for like-minded people that benefit from. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Obviously you're looking for everyone. I mean, you can be very niche specific. Okay, so if you want to look for just people who, you're asking me a question, and I want to give you the best answer, because you want to market obviously to great like-minded people who want to join your team, because you don't want to build an army of people who are like, they suck. You want to build an army of people who are like-minded. So that is an area that you do want to focus on. You also do want to focus on people who literally have a bunch of wrinkles and have crow's feet and need to get rid of all that stuff. Just got your, okay, perfect. Oh, perfect, awesome, yay, Joshua, happy. Okay, another question. I like 5 people where I live. Oh, okay. All right. So basically, Misty, I would be very specific on what you exactly want, and then with your goals, because that's important. Vision. With vision comes clarity. With clarity comes focus and power, and with focus and power comes action. If you're in a place where like you only know 5 people, then you definitely need to start leveraging online. Definitely, Misty, are you on? I should know this, but I have a lot of followers on Instagram. Are you on Instagram? Tell me yes or no. If you say yes, I'm going to give you some marketing tips to be able to get like-minded people that want to join your business. Okay, let's see. Anthony, you are like on a writing roll. You just wrote me like a novel. It's good though. Your marketing is good. To do this, okay, so true. This shit is true. Okay, some days. Okay, facts. Okay. Oh my God, breakthrough. Oh, yay! I love that. Anthony had a breakthrough, so I'm here. Perfect. Okay, Misty, you are awesome. All right, secret sauce right now. I'm gonna need you to. I'm gonna actually send it to you right now on Instagram, which I would definitely get on there right now. Company Instagram.com. That is a platform where you can definitely get a lot of laser targeted people to your information. It costs like $4.99 for like I think 5 days and like $9 a month. But what that does is that you're able to take specific hashtags that have to do with like your niche market, and what that kind of robot will do for you, it'll go and find people that use those hashtags. And by nature, we are like human beings who are very curious about people. So if that robot, what it does is it goes and it likes this person's picture or image on Instagram that has hashtag like business, that person's going to be like, oh, who is this girl that just liked my photo? So they're going to naturally go back to your page. And so now you're building relationships with people and you can monetize that. So I would definitely use that for sure, because that is, that's the legit thing that I use. And every day I get people that are like, oh my God, I love you. You're welcome, Joshua. Okay. Okay. All right. Any other questions, guys? Because I'm gonna wrap this up. Are you guys watching from the page I sent you guys, the webinar page? If you say yeah, if you are, let me make it very clear. If you are, there's a link that is, as you scroll down the page, there's a link. You want to click that link. Here's the good thing about it. Joshua actually just bought this. It's amazing. It's I went into what I call the lab, and I studied online marketing, and more specifically, I studied how to brand myself on Facebook, on social media. I've made literally multiple six figures through, oh, you can use Ninjagram as well. Thank you, Anthony. Ninjagram as well for Instagram. I have studied social media like no one's business. It's not like I just on accident got with Trent or Les Brown or moving forward, Gary Vaynerchuk, and a lot of other huge people and names and authors. And so there was a strategy to that. You guys have to know that I didn't just make things happen by osmosis. There are strategies to it. I spent the last 3 years studying Facebook more specifically, psychology of human beings that are on Facebook, how to get their attention and how to get them to join my business every single time like clockwork. And so what I did was I went in the lab and, wait, what was that? In the lab, guys, and I spent sorry, I'm sending someone Instagram and Ninja Jam. Okay, in the lab, about 12 hours of content. It's a lot of content, but I broke everything down, very niche oriented. I broke it down on how to brand yourself on Facebook, what people look for, how people think, how to get their attention. And if you're watching this from the page that I sent you, which is Dirty Little Branding Secrets, at the very towards when you scroll down, it says get started now or have success or some. Let me see what it says. I don't know. My computer guy did it. Let's see. It says, okay, let's get you started now. Guys, you click on that. It's going to take you to a page where you have the ability right now to change your entire universe by branding yourself on social media. I literally I'm gifting you guys. This is insane. And Joshua, you actually get this too. I'm going to tell you. I am gifting a 30-minute one-on-one coaching session with me upon you getting started tonight and buying the online brand building, also known as what Joshua has, which is social networks and gifting session. And you have until tonight at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to get it. And I'm excited because I'm here to help everyone grow. It is probably one of the most amazing products I think I've created as of yet, because I break things down to its simplest form, and it's 10, 15, 20 hours. It's like, it's crazy a number of hours. I can't tell you, but I know I was like recording like crazy. So if you're on the page, scroll down, get started, claim your success right now, you guys. And the great thing about this is that every single month, Facebook makes changes with their algorithms. If I learn any new marketing strategies or skill sets, you're going to be able to get access to it every single month and in real time. I'm going to be updating every month like clockwork, a video helping you guys succeed. And it's only right at your fingertips when you get started. And a 30-minute free coaching session. My coaching sessions, guys, I do coaching only 3 times a month, $100 for 30 minutes because I'm smart. And my value probably more than that, but anyways, are there any other questions? Get started. Claim your success right now. If you're watching it from the page, scroll down, get it. You're gonna love it. Okay, wow, done. Yes, okay, perfect. Get it done. It will book your 30-minute coaching session. You'll be off and running. You'll get monthly updates from me. You'll have access to me. I don't normally give myself to people because I don't have a lot of time, but you get that tonight. Special deal. So any questions before I hop off, guys? So I'm about to if you're watching this and you haven't liked my fan page yet, just go on over to Tiana Burse. It's really Social Media Rockstar. Like the page. If you got value from this, if you got really amazing value from this and you're ready to move forward and you're ready to get the online brand building, without question, it will be the best decision you've ever made. You think this was epic? Try everything else that I've recorded. That's amazing and epic. And then show me some love. I'm going to show you guys some love. Those who buy it, I'm going to go ahead and show you some love. Facebook page on your timeline. And if you feel compelled to do to me, go ahead and do that, guys. I'm gonna hop off here. Algorithms for Facebook is really annoying, but I definitely real-time updates. I appreciate you guys being on there. I'll show you some love for those who buy it. I'll endorse your money fronts, and I'm looking forward to, as I always sign off with, guys, be bold, be great, and above all, be you.